Hi, how you going? I've just opened the curtains. It's actually I better just have a quick look at there. It's actually the 5th of September, and I happened to be having my lunch, and I was reading the World section, the Australian. This is Wednesday, the September the 5th, and what caught my attention is this little article here. AP in Beirut, the Syrian government said there would be no dialogue at all with the opposition before the army crushed the rebels. Interesting, isn't it? What is that really saying? That really says to the government, I am going to keep on killing people until we eliminate them. That's what that's saying, isn't it? Deliberately kill people. And the opposition, the opposition, then goes on to say there will not be any talks with the opposition, or to, I suppose, the government, until Assad is removed from power. So there you are, both sides. The government says we will kill and kill and kill until we get rid of all the rebels. And then the rebels are saying, if you like, we will not make any deal with the government until Assad is removed. Interesting, isn't it? Just killing, killing and killing. You think about that, isn't it, in Syria there? 20,000 people now. 20,000 people. Now that is... And then you think about the hundreds of thousands of people that have been uplifted, and their homes, the country basically is being destroyed. But isn't that something, isn't it? The country, fair enough, there was stability in the past, but then instability came, and to sort things out, it was just decided by the government, they will win, we'll wipe out the rebels. And in the end, the rebel says, well, we're not going to give in either. We'll keep killing. So there it is. 20,000 people killed. Now that 20 million, or that 20,000 I should say, every single person is important. A person that, like you and me, have a family. Isn't it? That's what it is. They're not statistics. It's a person, like you and me. So in the world, in Syria, they've decided they will keep killing, and I imagine the country will be even ruined some more. It's very sad. But I'm a Christian, and I actually want to add one other point. To God, if you go on to You Must Repent, just put that into Google, that website comes up, where people decide in the earth we're just going to kill, but God does not want a single person to be killed in the world. So the fact that in Syria, and even other countries of course, when people go around and kill, that is, deliberately kill, God does not want the government to kill. They don't want the opposition to kill. God does not want anybody on the planet to be killed. There's just no way to treat and think about God, because God says do not kill. You try to justify it, we justify it, but you can't get away from the fact the killing should not happen. And this Syrian problem is really very, very sad, and it just gives misery, absolute misery, to the people in the country. And most people in Syria do not want the war, do they? You know that. It's a minority group who get into positions of power and they fight, and they decide to fight, and they upset everybody's lives. Millions upon millions of Syrian people want peace. They want to actually live their lives, but it's being taken away. It is very sad. And God is saying, stop killing. Definitely. Every person that dies, for instance, just right now, somebody in Syria dies, that situation is full of sadness. There is no justification for killing people. And God does not want people on the earth to kill each other. But that's mankind, isn't it? Mankind is so busy killing everywhere. It's not only in Syria, is it? Some other areas in the country, in the world, have been absolutely horrible, but that is just mankind doing that to each other. Anyway, I just wanted to make a comment because I was having lunch and I read this article in the Sydney Morning Herald. This is the Australian. I don't know whether I don't get into trouble here. There it is there, the Australian. I read this article and I think it's very sad. Terrible. In Syria, what should happen is that everybody needs to just all of a sudden stop, just like that, and say, righto, there'll be no killing as of now, and then everything stops dead. No killing. Should stop straight away. And then they work things out without the killing. That's the only way it should be happening. But mankind, of course, and people don't want that at all, do they? The government is saying, we're going to wipe out the rebels first. Yeah, they will have peace. But then the opposition goes on to say, oh, we will not listen until that Assad, the guy in charge, is left. Anyway, that basically is ridiculous. Anyway, I just wanted to make a couple of comments, and I've made my comment. I think this killing in the world is horrible, and it is true from the Christian point of view, and the Bible tells you the world is full of blood by people who kill other people and kill each other. It should never happen, but it is happening. But mankind does it. God does not want it at all. But man says, oh, no, we're not going to worry about that. We'll go as we are. The weak will be squashed. The strong will win. Isn't it something? Anyway, you must go on and have a look at You Must Repent, Revelation You Can Understand. And it actually talks about what's happening in the world today. Go into You Must Repent, and you'll see a link right there at the top where I'm actually doing some writing there now about Revelation You Can Understand, that actually talks about the nations now and in the future, and particularly this killing that's going on now. It's very sad. People need to stop it. There's no question about that. Will man stop it? I don't think so. But one day it will come to an end with all this killing. Well, go and have a look in Google. Just put Revelation You Can Understand in Google, and up comes the manuscript. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.